Deep within the labyrinthine canals of Xochimilco, just south of Mexico City, lies a place that seems to have been plucked from a nightmare. The Island of the Dolls, Isla de las Muñecas. This small, overgrown island is home to hundreds of decaying dolls, their lifeless eyes staring blankly from trees, fences, and crumbling structures. But how did this eerie place come to be? And why is it considered one of the most haunted locations in the world? The story begins with Don Julian Santana, a reclusive man who lived on the island for over 50 years. According to legend, Julian discovered the body of a young girl who had drowned in the canals near the island. Disturbed by the tragedy, he began to hear her voice whispering in the wind, begging for dolls to keep her company. To appease her restless spirit, Julian started collecting discarded dolls from the canals and nearby trash heaps, hanging them from trees and buildings as offerings. Over time, the island became a macabre shrine, with hundreds of dolls in various states of decay. Some were missing limbs, others had no heads, and many were weathered by the elements, their once bright colors faded to ghostly shades. Julian believed the dolls were possessed by the spirit of the drowned girl, and he claimed to hear them whispering and moving on their own. His obsession grew so intense that he spent decades transforming the island into a haunting tribute to the unknown. But Julian's story took a tragic turn. In 2001, he was found dead in the same spot where he claimed to have discovered the girl's body. Some say his death was an accident, while others believe it was the work of the very spirit he tried to appease. Whatever the truth, Julian's legacy lives on in the island's eerie atmosphere, where every doll seems to tell a story, and every rustle of the wind feels like a whisper from beyond. The Island of the Dolls is more than just a collection of old toys. It's a place where reality and legend blur, where the line between the living and the dead feels unnervingly thin. As we explore the origins of this chilling tale, one thing becomes clear. The island is a testament to the power of belief, the weight of guilt, and the enduring allure of the unknown. The Island of the Dolls is not just a place of eerie visuals. It's a hotspot for paranormal activity that has left visitors trembling with fear. From the moment you step onto the island, the atmosphere feels heavy, as if the air itself is alive with unseen energy. The dolls, with their cracked faces and hollow eyes, seem to watch your every move, their presence both unsettling and inescapable. Visitors to the island have reported a wide range of supernatural experiences. Some claim to hear faint whispers or childlike laughter echoing through the trees, even when no one else is around. Others have felt an inexplicable sense of being watched, as if the dolls themselves are alive and aware. There are stories of dolls moving on their own, their heads turning or limbs shifting when no one is near. One of the most chilling accounts comes from a tourist who swears they saw a doll's eyes follow them as they walked by, its gaze filled with an eerie, almost human intensity. The island's haunting reputation is further fueled by the tragic story of Don Julian Santana. Many believe that his spirit still lingers on the island, tending to the dolls as he did in life. Some visitors have reported seeing a shadowy figure moving among the trees, while others have heard his voice calling out in the distance. Whether these experiences are real or the product of overactive imaginations, they add to the island's aura of mystery and terror. Even skeptics find it hard to deny the unsettling energy of the Island of the Dolls. The sheer number of dolls, their weathered and broken forms, creates an uncanny atmosphere that plays tricks on the mind. The island's isolation, surrounded by the murky waters of Xochimilco's canals, only adds to the sense of unease. It's a place where reality feels distorted, where the boundary between the living and the dead seems to blur. As we delve deeper into the haunting of the Island of the Dolls, one thing becomes clear. This is not just a place of legend. It's a place where the past and the present collide, where the spirits of the dead may still walk among the living. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, the island's eerie energy is undeniable, making it one of the most haunting destinations in the world. The Island of the Dolls is more than just a haunted location. It's a cultural phenomenon that has captured the imagination of people around the world. Its eerie atmosphere and chilling backstory have made it a symbol of Mexico's rich tradition of folklore and its fascination with the supernatural. But what is it about this place that continues to draw visitors, despite its terrifying reputation? One of the key factors is the island's cultural significance. In Mexico, death and the afterlife are deeply intertwined with daily life, as seen in traditions like Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead. The Island of the Dolls fits perfectly into this cultural framework, serving as a physical manifestation of the belief that the dead remain connected to the living. For many, the island is a place to confront their fears and explore the mysteries of life and death. The island's impact on tourism cannot be overstated. Every year, thousands of visitors brave the canals of Xochimilco to see the Island of the Dolls for themselves. Guided tours offer a mix of history, folklore, and spine-chilling stories, creating an experience that is both educational and thrilling. For the local community, the island has become an important source of income, helping to preserve the traditions and livelihoods of the area. But the Island of the Dolls also has a profound psychological impact on those who visit. The sight of hundreds of decaying dolls, their lifeless eyes staring blankly, triggers a deep sense of unease. This reaction is partly due to the uncanny valley effect, a psychological phenomenon where something that looks almost human but not quite can evoke feelings of discomfort and fear. The dolls, with their cracked faces and missing limbs, fall squarely into this category, making them both fascinating and terrifying. The power of suggestion also plays a significant role in the island's haunting reputation. Visitors who arrive expecting a supernatural experience are more likely to interpret ordinary sights and sounds as evidence of the paranormal. The rustling of leaves becomes a whisper. A flicker of light becomes a ghostly apparition. This phenomenon, combined with the island's eerie atmosphere, creates a feedback loop of fear and fascination. As we explore the cultural and psychological impact of the Island of the Dolls, one thing becomes clear. This place is more than just a collection of old toys. It's a reflection of our deepest fears and our enduring fascination with the unknown. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, the island's power to captivate and terrify is undeniable. The Island of the Dolls has transcended its origins as a local legend to become a global icon of mystery and horror. Its haunting atmosphere and chilling backstory have inspired countless stories, documentaries, and even horror films, cementing its place in popular culture. But what is it about this eerie place that continues to captivate and terrify people around the world? One of the most significant aspects of the island's legacy is its influence on popular culture. The Island of the Dolls has been featured in numerous television shows, documentaries, and travel blogs, each offering its own interpretation of the legend. It has also inspired works of fiction, from horror novels to short films, that explore the darker side of human imagination. The island's eerie visuals and unsettling history make it a perfect setting for stories of the supernatural. the island's impact on tourism is equally profound. Every year, thousands of visitors flock to Xochimilco to experience the island of the dolls for themselves. Guided tours offer a mix of history, folklore, and spine-chilling stories, creating an experience that is both educational and thrilling. For the local community, the island has become an important source of income, helping to preserve the traditions and livelihoods of the area. But the legacy of the Island of the Dolls goes beyond tourism and entertainment. It serves as a reminder of the power of belief and the human need to make sense of the unknown. The story of Don Julian Santana and his obsession with the dolls is a testament to the lengths people will go to confront their fears and find meaning in the face of tragedy. It's a story that resonates with people on a deep, emotional level, making the island more than just a haunted location. It's a symbol of the human experience. As we reflect on the legacy of the Island of the Dolls, one thing becomes clear. This place is more than just a collection of old toys. It's a reflection of our deepest fears, our enduring fascination with the unknown, and our desire to connect with something greater than ourselves. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, the island's power to captivate and terrify is undeniable, ensuring that its legacy will endure for generations to come.